Hi.
Hi.
Hi. It's been months since we last picked up the camera, and the last time you saw us, we were getting married, which truly was the best weekend of our lives.
Yeah, I don't think I was prepared or even understood the level of sadness and depression that would take place the week after. Seriously, you're
Yeah.
even like the hour after. Everyone just left very quickly, and I was just alone with my new wife. It was very
It was
sad.
miserable, huh? Yeah, the wedding video did such an amazing job capturing so many moments. I feel like something you guys didn't know was that, yes, I also got a tattoo. I feel like it's my first tattoo, even though I do have a few little ones, radiation ones, and a teeny tiny one here. But this one matches 16 women in my life, so I feel like that's very cool and exciting. It's lavender. It actually also matches Eamon because lavender was a big part of Frankie's birth, so he'd already stamped
It's
himself with
kind of
lavender.
similar.
Yeah.
It's not the exact same, but it's. I still need to get my chain back from DJ Climax. I decided it was a good idea to trade the chain I bought for Frankie when she was born to this like quite big, bulky silver one. The cat's out the bag on whether that was a good idea, but I messaged Climax and we'll do a chain swap back maybe eventually.
Yeah, it was just the best, and thank you guys so much for loving the video and for being a part of our wedding with us. It was so fun to share. But I feel like what really happened after the wedding is what we want to update you on today and why we've been so absent. I feel like since Frankie's birth, our presence online has obviously been like on and off. And so I hope that our absence hasn't worried too many of you, but I know that naturally us disappearing would, and perhaps in this case it was for the right reason or like a good reason that you maybe tuned into that. So as many of you know, at 34 weeks pregnant, I received the diagnosis of stage 4 breast cancer. So this was after going through all of the conventional treatment when it was sort of more a stage 3 breast cancer in 2022. It was back and it had spread to various parts of my body, including my liver and bones, skull, ribs, etc. We found protocols and things that really worked and kept me so happy and healthy for over a year and a half. I was traveling. We went to Australia, Hawaii, living out of van, swimming. I learned to snowboard. I was going to the gym regularly and was really happy with how things were progressing. And then in late spring, I had one of my routine scans and we saw 2 new, very small, almost undetectable lesions on my liver. At the time, I was feeling really, really good. But I think when you get this kind of news and you're up against the diagnosis that I face, I probably internalized a lot more fear than I realized at the time, but just kind of continued doing what we were doing, the protocols we were doing, and like everyone was kind of like, okay, we'll just monitor and you keep going. And things got a little worse on the next scan in the middle of summer, and I feel like I kind of pulled back, and Eamon was really on YouTube, and you might have sensed that already. But then the adrenaline of the wedding and the excitement of it all kind of carried me through until the wedding was over. And like Eamon said, everyone was kind of depressed and tired. So I was like, wow, I am so incredibly fatigued. Like so fatigued. And what I started to notice was pain coming back that I had when I was pregnant with Frankie, and a huge inflammation in my liver. Like I could physically see that my liver had protruded out. But then there was a night where like the pain became a 10 out of 10, and I woke Eamon up and I was like, we gotta go to the hospital. We ended up at the hospital and we sort of expedited some scans there, and they found out that my liver had really become inflamed and there was a lot of lesions in there, and
It was really bad.
it was really bad.
It was a really tough pill to swallow, and especially because you were in such a good mindset like weeks earlier.
I felt like the most challenging part of summer was that I would get into these like really good headspaces and feel like, oh, my healing is just around the corner. And then it was like, oh, actually your scan says the opposite. And it was just like this confusion I was feeling because I felt so good, but my body was saying something different and scanned, and the science was saying something different. And then finally it was like my body caught up to like what the scans were saying, and it went from bad to like really, really,
Yeah, like
bad.
I don't think we could sit here and describe how scary it got. To be honest, I don't like we weren't the last thing we were thinking about doing is capturing a clip. Like for about 2 weeks it was like
Maybe even longer.
yeah, I was really freaked out. You lost a lot of weight, you had no energy, you couldn't lift Frankie. You were in pain, you were coughing.
I was in so much pain that like breathing hurt and walking hurt, and
Yeah, like you didn't leave the house for
like I wasn't sleeping.
and that pain was mainly because your liver was so inflamed, right?
It was like
pressing.
100%. I cannot describe, again, like Eamon said, at this point, as much as I love every one of you, we weren't updating like our immediate circle even, really. It was so just our families who were really in the know, or who we were even communicating with. So yeah, we weren't like thinking about capturing, but my liver was so large that like my ribs had expanded like this, and my liver had come out so, I looked pregnant from like the top half up. And that was pressing up on my diaphragm, which made it hard to breathe, which was hurting the ribs, which was, I just knew once I can get my liver under control, I am going to feel better. I knew that. I just had to tune into the potential and the possibility that that was going to be me. And it was super challenging. It was super challenging. So with the help of my oncologist, we tried one protocol, but he basically said this one takes too long to,
As a hormone
yeah,
therapy?
like this injection we were trying, and he's like, I don't think we have time. Like after we started it, he's like, I don't think we actually have the time based on how inflamed you are and everything you're going through. So we started a protocol of a chemotherapy pill, which I have resisted all spring, summer, into fall. As you guys know, I have been on traditional chemotherapy before.
Yeah,
We don't really need to say more.
Poison, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
like
not
just-
good for you to be taking those pills.
I mean, but no, that's not true. I said I would take them if I took them with love. If I took them with the understanding that this would heal. And I have a beautiful like prayer I basically say before I take them that just thanks the beautiful people whose minds created this and whose hearts make it, and that my body receives it, and that my liver can heal using this, and it's a tool, you know. And so we came to that decision where it was like I felt as though this was the right next step. And I've had 2 months now with that protocol, and my liver is like,
It's really helped.
wow. Everything has changed. I've been able to take Frankie to gymnastics. I'm picking her up. Last night I was dancing with her in front of the mirror, like holding her, swinging her around, things that I would just envision like a few short weeks ago, months ago. It's really brought me back to feeling like myself. Of course, I always want to share the good, the bad, the ugly. Unfortunately, at this point in my life and my journey, I'm not really open to sharing these really dark, ugly times because I'm barely, well, I'm not going to have them anymore, but you know, it was just so challenging that it just was for us to navigate on our own. And I appreciate and love that all of you respect that and, you know, just continue to show up in love and support us, because I can feel that, and I know that you love us deeply like we love you. my wish and my hope is that if you are watching this and you do have thoughts of me, just as I asked 2 years ago, that you continue to just hold the vision of Frankie and I doing cartwheels on our grass patch in the summer at the cabin, or in the winter in our boots, or, you know, just being really playful, moving with ease, joy, laughter, because that's what I hold as my future. I've also seen me like zipping up Frankie's wedding dress at the cabin many a time. So if you want to hold that vision for me, that's how we can collectively help us, I feel like.
I'm just really proud of you for continuing to wake up every day with an amazing attitude. And, you know, you are, like, every day you inspire me, because it's incredible how much you do laugh and dance and, you know, live every day like it's your last, but you embody that, you know, and I think that's it's a real blessing. And it's not easy. It's, you know, you make it look easy, though.
It's so cool that we like got married and had so much fun and everything, but what's so special is that we got to celebrate this.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is real, and it's what gets me to change my energy and to get up and say, like, no, we're gonna have a great day today.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I didn't think I'd cry because I'm in such a good place. I really am in such a good place. Like, the thought of going backwards doesn't even exist. I feel really, really good. But, yeah, I just love our love, and how, like, secure, like, this relationship makes me feel like we can do anything. And I know I've said that before, but it's the truth. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It's why we're, like, still doing well, you know? Anyways, I love you. To anyone who's navigating, like, these chronic health things, you know, the biggest piece of advice I could give anyone is to find a practice or, like, something that makes them able to change their energy. You know, I was just reading again about this story of this man who, like, overcame something with laughter. His last name's Cousins. And he just knew that if he changed his energy, he could get a better night's sleep. So, you know, if it's laughter for you, if it's therapy, if it's meditation like it is for me, but it's also, like, making the point of movement and dancing with Frankie and, like, just not letting it define me. Yeah. Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like, being in charge of that inner bitch.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like, you don't want to go to the gym. Every time I've booked the gym, I need to have this battle in my head. And I'm gonna win because I have that intention.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the last couple of months were really challenging. We also had a lot of fun, beautiful moments in between. We came back here and we got into this little routine where Frankie goes to gymnastics once a week. She really loves it. She goes to swimming once a week. We are back living with our families upstairs and downstairs, which is just great. She gets to spend so much time with her cousin. And as someone who kind of always thought we'd have children close together, I always wanted her to have, like, a sibling by this age, whatever that means. She basically has a sibling. She lives with her cousin and they hang out every single day and fight like sisters, so it's just perfect.
She started pushing her.
Yeah.
She beats to her own drum. Like, we take her to this little school program, and, you know, they'll be sitting around doing circle time, and she'll be out washing her T-Rex at the hand washing station.
Yeah, she is.
Daddy, I need a towel. I need to dry my T-Rex.
She is the coolest kid on planet Earth. She is so much fun. She has a great vocabulary, so you can really talk to her and, like, hang out with her. And I just think she is gonna be a class clown just like her dad. She's got a lot of Eamon in her, and she's curious, observant, but also so kind and loving. She's just the greatest. And this is like a season of holidays and festivities, and it made me realize how much more fun these things are with kids.
Way more fun.
Oh my gosh, our area is so much fun in Toronto for Halloween. Like, they close the street down to cars and only pedestrians could be there, and it was bumping. Frankie was running around like, ooh, ooh. She fell in love with skeletons. We'd go on walks and she'd just look at all the skeletons. She dressed up as Minnie Mouse and she was so freaking adorable. It was just so fun.
Yeah, we don't really watch a lot of screens and stuff like that, but her other cousin is obsessed with Disney. So I feel like she doesn't even really know who Minnie Mouse is, but like she's obsessed.
Yeah.
And same with like Belle and Tiana.
Well, talk about Paw Patrol. She's never even seen Paw Patrol, but she's like loves the characters, has the figurines. I think that's what it is. She reads the books and yeah. Yeah, it just makes me so excited for life, to be honest, because experiencing Halloween from her perspective at the age of 2, I'm like, this is just going to be so fun.
So yeah, November 4th, we celebrated the big...
4th, eh? Wow, this guy
14. We celebrated the big number 2. And once again, it's not like she's watched Barney.
I know.
She maybe watched it once.
Yeah.
But she listens to the music, and her cousin loves Barney.
I Love You to her, that song, since she was like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she wanted a Barney themed party. So we got my brother-in-law to dress up as Barney, and they went ballistic.
Hi, Barney. Hi, Barney. Hi, Barney.
Okay, baby. No one's gonna scream. No one's gonna scream.
Should we invite him in?
Yeah.
Should we tell him to come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a highlight. It was so, like, once again, what a different gathering with our whole family, where we're all actually standing, singing, clapping. Like, we're like idiots, but when you have kids, it feels less idiotic, right? And yeah, it was super, super fun. She absolutely loved it. We went all out. It was great.
It was so much fun. And then the last thing we kind of did as a family, just to update you, was we went to Cancun. I had previously booked this 10-day retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've been to his retreats before. This was like an advanced community follow-up, so you'd had to have been to a retreat to even go to this one. So the meditations were that much more deep, and the community, there was 2,200 plus people. Everyone like meditates every day, and so the energy was just amazing. Eamon came with Frankie, and they like hung out, swam, enjoyed the resort while I did the meditations and the lectures and everything. And Frankie had a great time. I can't speak for you, but I think you had a great time. Yeah. And I really think it renewed a knowingness that we are unlimited. We are powerful beyond belief. I can do this. You can do this. We can live a beautiful, happy, healthy, abundant life anytime. It's just like our choice. And that was really reinvigorating for me. I felt like I came back a new person again.
Shout out to Dr. Joe doing it again. I don't know where I do know where he gets his energy.
Yeah, he's unlimited.
He is truly unlimited.
Yes, we absolutely love the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza. So,
look, we would love to be able to update you on an exciting new project or a new phase of this channel. But to be honest, we don't have those answers yet. We still love making videos, but we don't want to ever feel like we have to make a video just to post. We always want to make something that we're really proud of and are excited about genuinely. Mm-hmm. And so until then, we don't really have plans. I think we're both extremely grateful that we can take the time to be present and like spend so much time with Frankie. You know, it is crazy how much she's developed in just 2 years. And I think that, you know, if I talk to any parents, when I ask them, you know, what could you regret most about parenting, or what would you wish you could change, is they've always said they wish they could spend more time with them. So I don't regret taking this time and just being really present.
I do feel like Instagram is like an easier way to just have smaller updates. I didn't want to like do a small update on Instagram in this way, and so that's why we haven't really been present there either. But I think that's a great place you guys can follow us if you are interested in just kind of more day-to-day stuff. And you know, maybe I'll get back to sharing a little bit more of how things are going health-wise, just little tidbits.
I've also been spending a lot of time over at Habit, So you can definitely follow us there. We're building a really cool community, and it's exciting to start to see it all work. So at Drink Habit.
I'm so proud of Eamon, and I think when he shows up online without me, it might be a bit confusing, but that's another reason why I wanted to make this update video. He's going to be really focused on habit over the next year. Community is our thing, but Eamon is such a connector. He is built for this. He is made for this. He just spent like days calling hundreds of people, thanking them for their orders with habit, and actually playing real talk with so many people and having just like genuine conversations and coming home and being like stoked. What else is going on with habit? Community. Oh, you have a new exciting product.
Please hold. This is breaking habit out of the tea space, really. This is a product we've been working on for like over a year. It was a little bit more difficult because we're using some adaptogens that have some health claims, and Canada is very strict on importing and all that stuff. So it's taken months and months and months to actually arrive. But we have been working on a unbelievably decadent hot chocolate that will help you sleep. Yes, you're welcome, parents. You're welcome, students. You're welcome,
Human beings.
any human being who struggles with sleep. We didn't want to make something that's basically a drug like some other products that use melatonin, because that I found it gave me like a very foggy sleep, and then also like kind of reliant on it. I would like start getting in my head like, oh, I didn't have the melatonin.
And a foggy wake up. Yeah.
So this is all natural. It's 100% organic. It is creamy and delicious. So picture after dinner, you know, you want that little chocolate sweet taste. This blend has chamomile to help calm your mind, L-theanine, which keeps you relaxed without knocking you out, and reishi. This helps your body actually let go of stress. I genuinely do find that it helps me, so you're welcome to give it a try for yourself. And yeah,
it
there's just a
live?
lot of good stuff in here.
Is it live now on drinkhabit.com?
It's live. Melt into your dreams naturally. And it tastes amazing. Okay, I'm done. It's great.
So that's available at drinkhabit.com. And I feel like we didn't get to give you guys like our holiday special. So as someone who's like really not active on Habit or the inside work anymore, I'm going to make the executive call that they can have the Black Friday deal if they just put the code like late Black Friday, or should it just be Black Friday? You can get, what was the deal?
I don't know. You buy 3, you get 1 free.
Buy 3 teas, get 1 free.
Okay,
We're
we'll
not
use the
gonna
code
include-
BEX Black Friday.
Oh, that's cute.
BEX Black Friday.
Beck's Black Friday. Buy 3 teas, get 1 free. It's
And
not
Beck
gonna
will
include
call
hot
anyone
chocolate.
who orders with that code. No, you don't want to do that.
I would do like you suggested, like a Zoom call. Like anyone who orders or something, I would do like a
Yeah?
live. For.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Join Bex Live, Bex Black Friday. Buy 3, get 1 free. That's great. Perfect.
Okay.
You're committed. And then we'll send you a link.
I'm like
and we'll
sitting
send
here
you...
being like, how do I make a coupon code again? I'm gonna go.
I'll figure
How do
it
I
out.
log into Shopify backend?
I got that.
We just want to thank you. Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you for being so cool.
Thank you for being a part of our lives. Really and truly, you are a part of our life. And so this was so important to me that I share with you, just as I have started to share with like my friends and everything. I feel great. We're doing great. Frankie is amazing. And we will see you some Sunday, sometime in some future. Who knows? You know what I mean? Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Go find someone you love. Don't just tell them you love them. Give them one of those hugs that just...
Yeah, like make them like pry you off of them.
Maybe not that intense, but yeah. Life is beautiful. I love you guys. We should sign off now. Clearly we missed talking to you. We're like just gabber.
Peace.